All right, good morning, guys. Today, oh, I look a little crazy. It's fine. Today, I got a word about emotions. I'm so excited because it's been a while since I actually had a word. So, today I'm just going to be talking about why we should not be following our emotions. Like, why it's so ridiculous for us as human beings to really sit there, feel something, and allow ourselves to get so enshrouded in our emotions that we can't think anything beyond anger, frustration, or sadness. So, the fact of the matter is, your emotions are a suggestion. They are not an answer to your situation. They are a suggestion as to how you can perceive your situation. So if you're sitting there and something happens, immediately certain emotions are going to strike up. But what we don't understand as human beings is that it's not our obligation to comply with every emotion we feel. Like if someone wrongs you and sometimes anger may strike up, you are not obligated to follow that anger and see the path that it will take you down. You can sit in that moment and just think to yourself, wait, I know that anger is striking up, but I gotta ask myself, is it really gonna be fruitful for me or beneficial to me to follow this anger and see where it leads me? Or can I just use my rationality to see that, nah, that's not gonna really help out? And the issue with this is, our emotions are subject to us. We are masters of our own emotions because the fact of the matter is we are greater than them. Our emotions don't make us up, but we make up our emotions. So it's like it makes no sense for us as human beings to subject ourselves to something that is subject to us. That's why they always say that emotions are at best servants and not masters. But a lot of times what we don't understand is that we're allowing our servants to run as masters. Yeah, we're allowing our servants to run as masters. And what it really looks like, if I could give you like a mental image, because I love these mental images, it's like imagine your emotions are like a 6-year-old kid, right? And sometimes, for me, I make everything because I love Jesus, I love God. So I make it spiritual. So I say, for example, that emotions are like a 6-year-old child. So God will sit there and watch you, right? A situation happens and automatically you see the anger, even though you know better because the last time you followed that anger, it didn't lead to anywhere good. But you see that anger striking up. And so you follow that anger. Your anger is like a 6-year-old kid, uneducated and unwise as to how the situation could play out. And even though you are more, even though you have outlived this 6-year-old child, you're going to sit there and you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to follow this 6-year-old kid and see how this story ends. So God is just sitting there watching you follow this 6-year-old kid like, what? And that's how it is when we follow our emotions. Essentially, it's like we take our rationale, we take our maturity, we take our wisdom, we take our growth, and we literally shrink it down to where the 6-year-old kid is. And now we're walking with a 6-year-old kid. But yet we're wondering why we can't emotionally mature. Because you're still following 6-year-old emotions. The fact of the matter is, every emotion that arises, you are not obligated to submit to. You can take these things into consideration and think to yourself, is it really going to benefit me to follow this sadness? Is it really going to benefit me to follow this anger? Or can I really just sit here and think to myself, no, there's a different way to this. It's really that simple. I don't know, this is really quick. I thought it was going to be longer than that, but I guess not.